like 4 or 5 new archetypes for the stream. Teysa and Tokens is one of them. Teysa and the Aristocats is another one. That's a separate brew. We also brewed Teysa and Taxes. Actually, so those are just 3 variants of the same thing. But we also brewed a different idea, which was hang on. We were mostly focused on the Teysa decks this week, though. What else did we brew that was fresh? Skill Clamp. We also brewed Skill Clamp. Skill Clamp's new. What else did we brew? That deck has an infinite kill as well. Mod just says not really. He's just playing the Tron lands. Oh, Kozilek. Yeah, unfortunate. Okay. Welp, we're in trouble. For those of you who don't know Kozilek, it's a big deal. It's a big deal. He's also got Menace, which is ridiculous. Kozilek's a problem. I don't even know if I want to block. No, we said we would block. We said we were trying to block with voice. Yeah, we said we were interested in blocking. Alright, let's see if our 7/7 is good enough. Noble Hierarch. Gavany. So wait, can I Noble and also Gavany? Yes, I can, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so let's Noble. That'll grow the Elemental. We can deal him 8 here. Gavany swing for 8, says Severed. I think it's the only way we're getting back in this game, right? Get in there for 8. Maybe this game isn't over. It's not over necessarily. It just feels over, but maybe there's a chance. Maybe I was too hasty on the Fiend Hunter. I didn't know I was going to top a Lingering Souls. We drew the Lingering Souls after the Fiend Hunter. We didn't know. We didn't know that he was going to hit really well on both sowers, and that's fine. We did at least get 1 activation. That's important. Forest. We can still steal this game, boys. Boys and girls, we can still do it. What am I blocking with? Noble? Probably Noble Hierarch. Or we got a double block. Shoot. We shouldn't have swung that much. It's not ogre till you're Shrek'd. True. I think I should have left back 1 spirit. We should have hit him just for 6. Degenda says we got this? I don't think so. Degenda, don't I have to like... Hang on, he attacks him with... I mean, maybe just ignore the Kozilek. So he's Eldraziing? Or he's searching with Ugin? He's looking for an out. Jenna thinks we got this. Invalid says I've thought about doing Allied Tribal. No, I haven't. Shifter says why no company? We're not a company deck, we're a cord deck, but you could try it. The problem is we got bullets instead of just mass. The cord was talked about, or sorry, company was talked about. Alright, Ulamog, yeah, he wins. That's unfortunate. He literally had enough mana to do that. He hit very well on the sowers. He's going after some spirits, yeah. He hit very well on those sowers, unfortunately, for the home team. Alright. Well, we'll see what we top deck. Maybe we can top something to change. Yeah, that's why I thought we were toast Agenda, because he did have Eye of Ugin. He could switch up something. Beater says run Display of Dominance. Really? Well, this is just a prototype. Destroy black or blue permanent. Permanents you control can't be the... Interesting. Huh. We are naming black on Painter. Well, we thought about Celestial Purge. Interesting. So what if you ignore the Kozilek? How many... well, it's his life total. 9. If you ignore the swing from Kozilek, We get in for, we attack with the whole team. He can't block the spirits. He'll block, block, block. He takes 6. We don't have lethal. What's my sack outlet says? Mordecai? Oh, we have several. For us, it's mainly Tesa. We thought about running other sacrifice engines, but this is the major one. Because you need the Tesa anyway for the infinite loop. Dorothy says Purge is better. Changeling Eldrazi. Stay with me here. Okay, I'm with you, Achroma. Alright, Torian, Mauler, Chameleon Colossus, Mirror Entity, Spear, Shapeshear. They all fit in perspective Eldrazi styles. Well, we're not winning if we do any blocking. Okay. So now how are we winning? Cord off the top? Can it be? Okay, can it be? Alright, let's draw a card. Chord of Calling. What do we chord for? Seriously, how do we win right here? Talk to me, stream. Let's look at the list. How do we win here? We already used the Fiend Hunter. We have a Mirror Entity, but that's not enough. We have a Revelark, but the Revelark won't die. Also, there's only things like Painter and Voice to get back. Okay. There's really nothing that really helps us here. I mean, there's Pontiff. Does Pontiff do it? Pontiff +1/+1? Hang on. Let me do the math again. Hold up. Hold up. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. No, we're just shy. We're just shy. This is where we need Stonehorn Dignitary. Because you could attack, and then you chord into Stonehorn during his turn, and then he can't attack, and then we would kill him on the next turn. Yeah, we would need something like this, which I talked about. Witness the Township if only we had the mana. Yeah, you would need something like this. Never misplays! Thanks for the follow, Arena. Welcome to the show. Can you get Entity, then pump 3 times for Spirits? That's not how Mirror Entity works, unfortunately. Let me tell him I'm thinking. That's just rude if we're just sitting here. Hang on. Thinking. I think it has to be multiple spells. Why don't we play the Canopy and draw one more? I think, unfortunately, it has to be multiple spells. So let's draw once more. Let's look again. Okay. Double chord. We can get the combo. We can get the Tasik Painter combo. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, right? Oh, we don't have enough green, do we? We're 1 green short, aren't we? I have green, green. I have green, green, green. I have... Hang on. What if we get Painter for green, and then get Painter for... What if we get Painter for green and then Tesa, and just exile the stuff that need to get exiled? We can do this. Hang on. What if we chord for 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3? We don't have enough mana. Fudge. We don't have enough to get both. Get Painter, make green, says Shuheng. We don't have enough. We don't have enough to also get the Tesa, do we? Or no, Painter can be tapped. So hang on. So 1, 2 for Painter. Have Painter, chord for... No, we can't. We can only chord for... 1, 2, 3. Chord for Painter. We got have Painter, and then we can't go any further. That is so disappointing. Yeah, we already used the Fiend Hunter. What about Pontiff? No. Remember, he's got Kozilek, Shoal Effect, and Agrippa's... Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, he probably just counters the chords. And before me says you need 11 for that play, not even close. Yeah, that's true. I mean, the chords alone are 6 just to get them going. And then we need 2 more for Painter, we need 3 more for... Okay, so we have a different plan. What about, maybe just extract the information? If you didn't tap, you could win with Mirror Entity and 4/4 win with Flyers, the Stasis Guy. We had to, though. We had to draw to the chords. Are you saying the previous chord? Was the previous chord lethal? Hang on. 1, 2, 3. Before we drew... Hang on. Did we make a mistake? Were we not supposed to cycle the second Canopy? Because let me count. 1, 2, 3 for... 1, 2, 3 for Mirror Entity. 1, 2, 3 from your entity. Sorry, chord. Right, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 for entity. No, we didn't. No, we didn't. Let's just extract the information. What's like a strange number that the opponent wouldn't have? Let's chord. Like, what's like a really weird number the opponent probably wouldn't have? To counter with his, like, isn't like 7 something he doesn't run? They don't run 7s, right? Like, he has 6s, he has 5s. I don't think they have 7s. Does Eldrazi, Tron Eldrazi run 7s? Gorilla says go for 11. Oh, just go all the way. Seven's Karn, though. Never misplays says go for 4. Go for X equals 4. Okay, so that would look like that. Okay. I just want to take a look at his hand before we die. Like, we're positive that we didn't have a winning line, right? So let's just take a look at his hand before we die. It's just practice room 2. That's disappointing, though, that we finally saw the chords. No, that's not much information, is it now? Okay, well, we've played against this before. That's too bad. Let's sideboard. Go for 0. That's too bad. We almost assembled it. We were going to exile his whole board. Okay, Eldrazi, Tron style. Stony. Another Painter Servant, so the playset of Painters come in. Superion can outclass his threats. Path. The playset of Path is in now. Revelark seems poor. It's not a grind, he's just comboing. Well, it's Tron, it's a combo of sorts. Pulse hits the big stuff. Linvala's interesting. No, Elspeth. No. None of these threats. Sculler's only so good. Pontiff's not for the matchup. Fiend Hunter's fine. Mirror Entity is okay. That can let us tangle with the bigger creatures. Probably not Stony. Or sorry, not Scavenging Ooze. 2 more cuts. Bad Moon says new deck. Yeah, we just brewed this week. I'm borrowing a lot of these components, though. So, do we even have time for the witnesses? This deck's a blast. Heavy Metamatty, thanks for the follow, Reno. Never misplaced says run the Forge Tender. Sigarda can't be blocked or Ulamog. You like the Sigarda? Fighting team. Okay. Linvala just cuz. Well, she does turn off that one guy that's ramp. Linvala does turn off the ramp guy. Yeah, Linvala Keeper does turn off the ramp guy. Doja says Avenger, Zendikar, and Craterhoof. We talked about Craterhoof. We also talked about Avenger. No, we didn't talk about Avenger, excuse me. We did not talk about Avenger. I'll have to make some cuts. And this isn't really a Voice of Resurgence battle, right? Maybe trim on those, although that's part of the meat that is the deck. Are we sure that we can cut Spellskite out? Are we sure that we can cut Voices? I'm not sure. Maybe we should just run 2. Escort can buy us a turn. Okay. Alright. It's not a joke, RX. We brewed it here. I have video evidence we brewed it here. No, he borrowed it from me. You can check the Twitter. He borrowed it from me. Wizards, this is our brew. The Wizards is our brew. He borrowed it from us, RX. It is not a joke. Ask Frank Lepore yourself. Alright, anyway. This is a mulligan. Yeah, we brewed it here. Oh yeah, I know you brewed it here. I've been watching you do it. It's been great to see the evolutions. I thought you were with us, RX. That, like, blew my mind that you were asking that. We got to mulligan this too.